Alright,
There it goes.
back.
That was the right button. Yo,
Yeah.
some shit's going down, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, I mean, definitely ain't gonna be immediately good right now, because Natsuki slammed the door as soon as
she's not listening. Well, she's probably, no, she probably can't hear us.
I know, but like, she slammed the door as soon as she knew that, her dad was here.
Yeah.
And if he's gonna try to reach out, I don't think she's gonna be very responsive.
Well,
I'm guessing it's gonna be a talking through the door type scenario, where he like goes up to the door and tries to...
It's not gonna be good.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
dad has made mistakes, awful, irredeemable mistakes, but both Natsuki and her dad care for each other. I don't want this to end with their dad turning himself in. I think we can do better
just
than that.
because we think we're doing that, try to like be all good and all that, doesn't mean it's gonna go good.
I still believe it's possible to recover. I still believe that giving him a second chance could work. If it doesn't, oh well. At least we can say that we tried.
Yeah.
Natsuki's dad is a broken man. A man shattered into thousands of pieces. But something that is broken can also be repaired. I don't want this to end with their dad giving up. I think we could do better than that. Still believe it's possible to turn this around. I still believe it's not all over. If things don't work out, oh well, sometimes that just happens. Natsuki's dad will never be able to fix everything that he did wrong, but we don't need to fix everything. We need to fix enough, and that much is possible. I don't want this to end knowing that this could have been so much more. I think we can do better than that. Still believe we haven't lost everything. I still believe we have the chance to gain. If we don't gain anything, oh well, we aren't going to lose anything either. I can work with Natsuki and her dad, and they can work with a therapist. We can all work together to get their lives back. I'm a regular person. I can't force anything to happen, and I can't force things to get better. I can't have all the answers. But if there's one thing I'm sure of, it's that we can make this work, and if we don't at least try, I think that'd be a real shame. You need to try to reconnect with Natsuki. Natsuki's dad looked shocked. I'd be surprised if I were in that situation too. Why? There's no way she'd let me back into her life. I don't know. She might be scared of you, and the idea of changing how she lives right now might terrify her more. But deep down, I think she still cares about you. She even told me as much. What if she didn't really mean it? She does that often. I don't think so. I think she was serious. I've been dating her heavier now. I can tell when she's not being genuine. When I talked to her about you, though, she said that she still cared about you, but she didn't want to change her current lifestyle. That seems like an odd time to lie. I think she would have said something that it doesn't matter if I care about him, or I'm fine the way I am now. She didn't want to be fully honest, or something like that. It'd be strange for her to go out of her way to lie in the first place. My point is, I think we should at least try. We can get you to Natsuki. We can get you a Natsuki a counselor, and I'd be there the whole way to help out when needed. If you really want to, you can try to turn yourself in at another point, but for now, will you at least try to connect again, Natsuki, with my help? He thinks for a while. This talk has been lasting so long. I know
it's been lasting so long. And I'm
if
just
it were midnight at this point. Then he raises his head and gives it his answer. Everything we've talked about, all the anxiety, fear, and sadness we've gone through, all of it was leading up to this. Sure. I've got nothing to lose at this point anyway. Let's try then. I want both me and my daughter to be able to get our lives back. Alright, I'll try setting up an appointment with a counselor for you two. Try checking with Natsuki, of course. Can you even do that? In hindsight, it's probably not that simple to register someone into counseling like that. I can get started on it, if you say so. Should I come back tomorrow so we can talk about this again? That sounds like a good idea, yeah. His dad walks over to the front door, walks out, and slowly shuts it. I think I caught a smile on his face as he was going out, but I couldn't tell for sure. Suddenly, I hear the door to my room creak. He's gone, Natsuki. She walks out into the living room and takes a deep breath.
Okay.
I have a question for you, Natsuki. Would you be interested in going to family counseling? I expected her to take a while to think about it, but she responds immediately.
Yes.
Hey! I knew she wanted to reconnect.
She does. It's just,
Really? You seemed against the idea of change.
That was before, yeah. So I may or may not have just heard no conversation behind that.
She was listening.
Yeah.
Watch her have like a glass against the floor, just like.
No. She's just like, she's like already like at the stairs, just looking at the stairs like. You'd be a good car salesman, honestly.
Oh, it is true. I never decided on a dream or anyway. You're up for it then.
Can't keep running forever. Been thinking about it for a long time, honestly. I did say I still care for him.
To clarify, you're absolutely sure you want to do this? Like, it'd be okay if I tried setting up an appointment?
you're still going to be there to help, right?
You're my girlfriend, so of course I'm going to do all I can.
Good. Be casual about this. I'm still scared, you know? I mean, yeah. Thanks to you, I can take this step forward. I'm doing this only because I trust you this much and because you haven't broken that. Yeah. So, thanks.
She gives me a peck on my cheek and heads back to my room. I should probably get to bed soon, too. It's amazing how much Natsuki's grown. I don't think she'd have agreed this easily if I offered the choice half a year ago.
And that perfect trust that she wanted. I think that's basically achieved.
What a ride this has been. To think that we're finally going to get some closure on this feels unbelievably satisfying. It's one session, though. You can't... It takes time.
But, like, yeah. But, like... They
Now,
want to reconnect, and that's the good thing.
It's only a matter of how tomorrow goes.
I think we're gonna get a good ending, not a bad ending.
Well, here it is. The day where we experience the moment of truth. As I eat breakfast, I hear a knock on the front door. Natsuki's dad isn't here already, is he? I'll get it. I open up the front door, and as it turns out, it was him after all, filled with exhaustion. Sorry for coming so early, but I had trouble sleeping. That's fine. I'm motioned for him to sit on the couch. I look over and see Natsuki turn her head away at the breakfast table. She's fine. She doesn't need to talk right now, and I don't want to make her uncomfortable. So I talk to Natsuki and I'm turning myself in. That's not where I thought this conversation was supposed to go.
Yeah, neither did I.
Wait, why? I'm filled with too much guilt. Nothing could change that. But we're so close to patching things up. Don't you want to connect with your daughter again? I do, but I've messed up too many times now. I made a decision, and I'm turning myself in. I'm sorry to say that your attempts at convincing me otherwise likely won't affect me. No, it wasn't supposed to be like this. Come on, at least give this a chance. Sorry, but I've made up my mind. Are you sure you want to throw all this away? You're so close to making this right. As I said, that changes nothing. Why does it have to be like this? I don't think things will ever be the same if he quits now. But there's nothing I can do either.
Come in the rescue. Yeah. What if Lamb says will change? Yeah. What Lamb says will change your mind? Maybe what I say will.
Natsuki gets up and sits down next to her dad. Is she really about to say what I think she's going to?
This is hard for me to do, but after everything you did to me, my love. Oh.
What do you want, Kaylin? Go. Get out.
I want coldness.
Go away. Close the door. You have 5 seconds. I'm gonna kill her.
All right.
Be back.
You know, this totally sounds great. Oh boy.
Back.
Ooh, I thought bad things were about to happen.
This is hard. Oh, wait.
No.
That was your line.
After you neglected me for so long, after you hit me, after actually we've been here for a while, if I give a full list, I'll get to the point. So, you're a terrible parent. Sorry if that hurts your feelings, but it's kind of true. But you're still my dad, you know. We still made some good memories over the years. They're not as many as most families, but those memories are important to me. I think it'll be a long time before I can trust you again, but I want to at least try. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe Lampa's rubbed off on me more than I thought. Like you know, like a G, have you rub a lamp
Natsuki, you've changed. It's hard for me to judge when it's been so long since I talked to you, but
I guess, but that doesn't matter right now. Maybe you aren't willing to reconnect to me, but I want to reconnect with you. I felt like I missed a huge opportunity.
His dad is shocked. Nothing else. Just shocked. So he turns towards me.
I have something to think to that. Yeah. Someone who actually supports me, but that's a different story.
So he still seems annoyed, which is understandable. I'm just proud that she's doing this right now.
Please don't turn yourself in. I want to at least try to get things back to normal. Please.
Zuki's dad thinks it over, so we all anxiously wait for his answer. Years of conflicts, years of ups and downs, years of mistakes, years of decisions, and years of emotions are all coming together. All for one of the biggest decisions in their lives. Face. Fair enough. We are starting family counseling then, are we? He did it. I was unsure down to the last second, but he did it. That's the plan.
I feel like this is gonna be the last episode of Natsuki Rouge.
None of us knew what to say after that. We're also relieved that nothing comes to mind. So begins the journey towards recovery.
But yeah, that's just my guess. I could be wrong.
It's been a few months since
Yeah,
Natsuki and her
big time
dad
skip.
first started attending counseling.
Yeah, this is definitely another
It
mistake.
hasn't been totally easy, but we've been managing, especially thanks to me being there to act as a pillar for the two. She doesn't fully trust him, of course, but we're slowly making progress. Dad's been a lot happier lately, too. He started job hunting, which is already a great sign. So, I was somewhat unsure about this being the best way for things to go, but I think it is now.
Morning, Limp.
Natsuki gives me a hug and leaves the room to make breakfast. It's nice to see her showing her sweeter side all the time. As cute as her previous personality may have been, the word for that was tsundere, right? Does that matter? Like the new
Does it?
Natsuki better than the old one? Notice that she left behind a poem right next to me.
Oh,
Let's see what it
poem
says.
time. What feels right? There's a voice inside everyone's mind. It helps make decisions of a special kind. What good does it do up in there in your head? Helps you decide what's right. Sometimes things go from stop scrolling. Stop. Some things go from bad to worse. Your life's like a poem that's missing a verse. You're stuck at a tough choice with nowhere to go. You have to pick what's right. Nobody is always right, no matter how smart knowing what's right. Also, what's come from the heart. What seems right to you is fucking stop. You're already good.
The mouse broke.
Just don't touch it. Just put it down. Alright? What seems right to you might be wrong to another. That's fine as long as it's right to you. What if none feels right? Some of you might feel that way late at night, but you don't have to search hard to figure it out because eventually you will know what's right to you. At least, I know what feels right. Care about what feels right to me. That's all that matters.
Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, definitely it's episode. It's ending.
Good.
That's
This
it.
is what I was hoping for. I made my decision on what felt right, and I believe it led me on the correct path.
Yeah.
As I get up myself, I hear a knock at the front door and go over to open it up. Oh, hey. Hello, just came to check up on you two. I see, we're doing great. Would you like a seat? I signal for Natsuki's dad to sit on the couch. I just like bringing this stuff, but you two seem pretty happy, and Natsuki doesn't want to move in with me again. Is that correct? Well, she does trust me more. Yes, and I doubt it's going to reach a point where she trusts me more than she trusts you. That's a good thing. He has a point. I turn over to Natsuki, who's making a full breakfast meal. Well, Natsuki, Natsuki responds as she cooks.
I have to think about it. Try me. What? You want me to stay here?
Well, maybe she didn't have her sweet side out all the time. Doesn't have to be a permanent thing. If we get far enough into our relationship, then maybe we could, and then you'd be able to move back there.
It's not a bad idea.
Why
Why not
is-
keep me waiting?
Why is he like, okay? And from that point forward, Suki tried visiting her dad more often. She hasn't slept there overnight yet, but it was nice to see that she was spending more time with him.
Yeah, definitely. It's in this episode. Has to.
More time passes. How many times have the seasons changed? I've lost count. You sure you're ready for this, Natsuki?
I'm ready to stay overnight at my dad's. Yeah.
Man, that means you're gonna move out eventually. I'll miss you.
You already know I'm going to keep visiting you.
I know, it just still feels kind of weird.
Like you said before, if we ever get married, we won't have to worry about that anymore, would we?
Hey, that's true.
Anyway, enough about that. See you tomorrow, Limp.
Oh boy, I just hope this doesn't go wrong.
No. This is definitely end the episode. So much
And then I was
time
alone.
skips and so many things happening rapidly.
And then
it's
I was
ending.
alone and would be for the rest of the night. Every day since I had first met Natsuki, it's been an incredible
Yeah.
journey for me. I remember being worried if we both like each other. Despite that, it was obvious we did. I remember being worried about how I would confess when there was nothing to worry
It's
about in the
definitely
first
conclusion
place.
Right here.
We don't know that. And then
What
Natsuki
do you-
started living
okay,
with me.
I'm just saying
That's
is
pretty neat. She asked me if the circumstances surrounding it were a bit weird. Yeah, but it was fun. Then we started dating, and it got even better. I had no idea I was capable of holding a relationship for as long as I have, let alone holding a relationship at all. Certainly didn't think I'd be helpful in helping Natsuki and her dad like this, but here we are now. I remember all those times I said things are gonna go great. And everything is shining so bright right now and all that stuff, but things soon became sadder.
Yeah, I remember
Now,
that,
though-
and it pissed me off.
I can say with confidence that I'm glad with how things are going. I truly say that nothing will bring me down. And I don't think anything could bring me down either. I've gone through so much. After all that, I feel like I can tackle anything. Guess this is it then. This seems like
Yeah.
a good place
Boom.
to say that I'm
Boom.
at the end of this
Yeah.
journey.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun. Da-da-da. And then, before I know it, it's been 2 hours as I sit and read manga on the living room couch. I hear a sound at the front door and see none other than my girlfriend. Oh boy, this is
Oh.
not good.
So you're supposed to be sitting there at night.
What's up?
I got bored.
Oh, That was it.
Yeah,
She
okay,
got
yeah.
bored apparently. I kind of expected this, honestly.
So, you know those cupcakes I promised you over a year ago?
It's been a year? Jesus Christ!
Damn, time skips, man. Kind of late for this, but we have to make them someday, don't we? So how about now?
Sure, why not? I love you, Natsuki.
Love you too, Lane. Thank you for everything. Yeah, boom. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you I mean, you
No,
just
it's
clicked
not
it.
the end,
I know.
Well,
Hey,
kind of.
Smart
You
is
know
like,
what I mean.
you like that ending, huh?
What? You want me
You
to
want to
comment?
comment?
Oh, wait, that was her.
Yeah.
What?
What? You want me to comment on what you've done? Here's some sort of congratulations. Maybe a mission you succeeded in to get someone to live your club happy. It's still only one of them.
Don't worry, we'll be making all of them, including you, happy. We just gotta wait, like, 4 more months.
Or we could just... I mean, besides, it won't last. You and I were well aware that this is only a mod. Besides, what does this say? You saved Natsuki, didn't you? She's recovering towards that normal home life, and you two admitted your love for each other time and time again. Though maybe you felt something was lacking. Did you think you'll get into a fight? Deliver justice with your own hands? Well, that's just too bad if you're looking for one. I don't think Natsuki would have appreciated it, though. Is there anything more for me to say, though? You still got the others to go after, right? Or are you just here for Natsuki? That might be the case, considering you haven't even gotten after the others. Not that it really matters in the end. Don't let me keep you from being happy. Do you want?
I'm curious how she's gonna react when we get to her.
Oh, so more are gonna be added over time once we go further.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm so curious how she's gonna react when we get to her.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we're like, surprise, bitch.
We're here for you. Alright, well, we just got 43 minutes left.
Okay.
Do we do, like, start? Or do we just combine this one with the other one? And do we just combine this little 18-minute video with the last video we just made? Or do we just continue on immediately to the next person?
I'm just gonna make this an 18-minute video.
Alright, well, that works too.
Because I don't want to have an end of a series and a start of a series in the same video. That's weird. I don't like it.
Alright, well, this is a short one.
Okay, well, we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Yeah, bye.